Mostly, mechanics and technicians do not place the lower arms of the two-post lift at the right position to balance the weight of the vehicles on the lift, and therefore the imbalance of the weight leads to a fall off or tip off of a car from the lift. Two-post lift is the popular choice for many mechanics, auto shops, and do-it-yourself enthusiasts. And this is understandable because of how efficient and space-saving they are. But then they also have a big setback, which is they are highly prone to accidents. Two-post lift is the number one lift that normally involve in accidents. I am going to share with you 5 main causes of these accidents that are highly preventable. So I hope this video helps you know some of these causes and measures to prevent them from happening. So stay tuned. Let me start with improper positioning of vehicles on the two-post lift. Two-post lifts have two arms that are adjusted under a vehicle to balance the weight of the vehicle on the arms before the car is lifted up. When these two arms are not well balanced or placed under the car may tip off or fall off during lifting or even when the car is suspended up. And this is one of the main causes of two-post lift accidents. Mostly, mechanics and technicians do not place the lower arms of the two-post lift at the right position to balance the weight of the vehicles on the lift, and therefore the imbalance of the weight leads to a fall off or tip off of a car from the lift. To prevent this from happening, always ensure that the car is well balanced on the lift, and so always place the lower arms at the right position under the car to balance the weight of the car before lifting. And to ensure that the car is well balanced on the lift the car a little higher from the ground and check whether it is well balanced before lifting it up very high. After lifting, check that the car is well balanced on the lift before you fully lock it or you start your repairs. These little checks can also help you know that the car is well balanced on the lift before you start your repairs or suspending it for a long time. The next is improper installation. Most people do not install their two-post lift very well, and this also leads to a lot of accidents. Before installing your two-post lift, make sure you have done a good proper concrete work. Ensure there is enough gravels, enough cement in your concrete, and also leave your concrete to dry for at least 3 weeks or 21 days before installing. Also use the right floor pins or concrete bolts to bolt your two-post lift. Mostly the concrete bolts or floor pins provided by the manufacturers are short, so you can buy longer ones from the market to bolt your two-post lift to the ground. Longer floor pins or concrete bolts will hold your two-post lift firmly to the ground to prevent any collapse of the two-post lift. As an engineer, or if you are doing the installation yourself, make sure you adjust the cables very well so that one part do not pull the other or one part is not longer than the other. If that happens, one side will pull the other side more. This can also lead to an accident or collapse of a two-post lift, and it's something you need to take caution when installing a two-post lift. Another cause of two-post lift accidents or failure is improper maintenance. I think it is very strange that mechanics do repairs and maintenance of cars, but when it comes to maintenance and repairs of their car lift, they ignore or neglect them. Most often than not, mechanics and auto shops do not do proper maintenance and repair of their car lift. Over time, wear and tear leads to failure of some parts of the lift, which also leads to an accident. So draw a maintenance routine for your car lift so that when it's time or it's due to do your maintenance, you duly follow the maintenance routine. Also change faulty parts that needs to be changed on your car lift on time. Doing this will ensure that you have strong, functional and safe car lift to work with all the time. because worn out or damaged components can fail during operation, and this can lead to an accident. Another cause is operator error. It is important to get yourself or mechanics trained on how to use a two-post lift properly. Not following the right protocols on how to use a two-post lift to lift a car can also result in a deadly accident. So make sure you get yourself and workers, if you have any, trained on how to properly use a two-post lift. Also, when mechanics use two-post lifts for a long time, they do not follow the right protocols. And not following the right safety protocols can also lead to an accident. Last but not the least is overloading. Every lift has its lifting capacity. Using a low lifting capacity lift to lift heavy vehicles can also lead to a failure of the lift, which can result in an accident. So do not overload your lift. Use the right lifting capacity to lift the right vehicles. It is important to know the lifting capacity of your car lift and what kind of vehicles it is made for. This will help you prevent overloading your lift, ensure safety, and also prolong the life of your lift. If you want to acquire a two-post lift for general purpose, I advise a lifting capacity of 4 ton to 5 ton or 4,000 kg to 5,000 kg, or even you can get a more higher lifting capacity. If you are planning to set up or upgrade your auto repair shop, I have set up packages that includes all modern tools and equipment you need to set up. I and my team in China ship them directly from China to your address. I hope you learned something from this video. Subscribe to my channel for more information like this. If you are a mechanic, auto enthusiast, or engineer and you want me to interview you so that we talk about the automotive industry, feel free to WhatsApp me or email me so that we schedule and then make this happen and share your story or thoughts with the rest of the world. This is Autocare 360.